let's talk about JTech TV. Now, this video isn't necessarily going to be about video games. It's not going to be about the industry. It's not going to be about the encroachment of social justice into them. It's going to be a video about YouTube channels. It's going to be a video about community, and it's going to be a video about JTech TV. There's an old saying that goes, anyone can profit from a bad example. The channel JTech TV is the worst example. Utterly incompetent in every single regard, JTech TV encapsulates perfectly the concept of punching down. Oh, but you know me, I'm shameless. For those of you who are more recent subs or who have forgotten about some early days drama, as I would say, JTech TV is a small PlayStation fanboy channel that's been around for a long time. He had a first account called Pyro2000X that got shut down because he doesn't like to follow the rules. In any event, I did a few responses to some of his videos when I was a smaller channel back in the day, a while ago, and he actually gave me my first 3 copyright strikes, or at least he attempted to. He submitted 3, and I won all 3, because JTech is, at his core, let's just say, lacking in admirable character. I took the videos, reposted them when they were an even larger channel, and he has gone back and forth between blocking me on Twitter and then attempting to block all the people who follow me. Try it for yourself, at JTechTV, see if you're blocked. He moderates and monitors his comment sections on YouTube like Google monitors and moderates the thought crimes of its employees. All in all, he's just a nasty nobody, and there's a reason for that. But like I said, we can all profit from a bad example. He's a warning sign to be heeded by content creators who want to begin making videos on YouTube. He's the perfect example of what happens when a lack of talent, a toxic and disgusting attitude, and overzealous self-confidence all meet into one nasty package. Let's set up things for just a moment though before we delve in. About 2 weeks ago, a very small, unknown, and again, completely irrelevant channel called Infinite Retro decided to make a video called Buying Views, Subs, a top bullet fringe story of rags to frauds. In this video, Infinite Retro accuses myself, Top Hats and Champagne, Bulletberry, Fringy, and FritangaPlays of buying views and subs. He attempts to defame and slander us all at the same time, accusing us of having some sort of a PC YouTube channel conspiracy. Now, I'll link that video down below so you can look at it yourself, but on Saturday, I'm doing the 4 Horsemen of PC Gaming podcast with Top Hat, well, all of the people I just mentioned, and we're going to be going through this video and laughing at it because it's ridiculous. So I heard about it on Twitter, I laughed, we all made fun of him because Infinite Retro's a moron. So I suppose JTech TV decided he would jump on that one-man bandwagon, make his own video, called PC Port Begging Frauds by YouTube Subscribers. And that's about as, well, retarded as it sounds. Since I'll be addressing the Infinite Retro video with Top Hats, Fringy, Fritanga, and Barry later on Saturday, in fact, I'll be live streaming it. I think I'll go ahead and I'll address this one because, well, drama's just one of my guilty pleasures.
As you guys know, if you buy YouTube subscribers or YouTube views, you're not eligible for YouTube's partnership programs.
Actually, no, I had no idea, JTech. I don't know anything about YouTube's partnership program, nor do I want to. YouTube can go and fuck itself with a rusty spork full of fire ants. I mean, Google owns YouTube, and YouTube has been awful for content creators, especially those dirty wrong thinkers, conservatives, anti-social justice warriors, and anti-feminists alike. If anything, Google's recent wrong think purge has convinced me even more so not to like them or trust them in any capacity. Partnerships are mostly industrial strength cancer, and with Google itself, doubly so.
And I don't know, I was just a little curious yesterday,
No, Jay, you weren't just curious. You saw Infinite Retro's stupid video and you thought you'd get yourself a slice of the I'm an idiot pie. You didn't care if it was true or not, you didn't care if there was no proof, you didn't care if even the evidence for it was flimsy and completely unsubstantiated. You knew that there would be some fools who listened to your channel who would actually believe it. You sat down at a computer and you made a 13-minute video talking shit and smack about me. while you had me blocked on Twitter. Do you know how that makes you look, Jay? No, of course not. You don't have any ounce of self-awareness. You understand, Jay, that even to your own fans, and God bless people who are actual fans of you, you understand that even to them, that makes you look like a pussy. You don't understand how bad this makes you look, Jay. Not even the DMCA files and all that crap. This makes you look really, really bad. This whole block then mock thing that children do. It makes you look like a coward. Because you are a coward. Now unblock me and let's set up a live stream, pussy.
I did a little bit of research, and I'm going to show you my research here. I am not condoning the purchase of views or subscribers for your YouTube channel. As you guys know, my channel is as natural as can be.
Yeah, and you know what else is natural? Sudden infant death syndrome. But you see, here's the thing, Jay. No, actually, we don't know if your channel is natural or not. We assume it is because of how poorly it grows. We assume your channel is completely natural because there's no way in hell a cheater could be doing so poorly. No one suspects the people at the bottom of the scoreboard of hacking, after all. One of the many differences between you and I, Jay, is that I don't accuse other people of buying subs and cheating with their channels just because I don't like them. I have a character, Jay.
It is also a very old YouTube channel compared to the people we're going to be comparing my channel against.
It's irrelevant. Let's take the Internet Historian. He's one of my favorite channels on YouTube, and he hasn't been around long at all. He just joined on January the 1st of 2017. And already, he's got 357,000 subs. He puts a lot of work and a lot of effort into his channel, and it shows by how quickly he's grown. You're just upset that all these newer channels are surpassing you because you make shitty content and you're generally a rather awful person.
My channel has existed here since 2011.
Imagine being JTech TV for 6 years, if you can.
The first video I posted was in 2011. Many of my other videos were after 2011.
Yes, Jay, most of your videos will be after the first one you did.
Let's get started. As you know, do not click on your own ads or any means inflate views, impersonations, or clicks artificially, including manual methods.
Okay, don't click on your own videos for views and your own ads for clicks.
Do not encourage others to click on your ads or use deceptive implementation methods.
That sounds weird to me. I thought the point of an ad was for people to click on it and to be encouraged to do that. I imagine they mean the same person clicking it over and over, and after a day's work, maybe they'll get you 3 cents of money.
Here we go. This one's pretty good right here.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's awesome.
Do not employ third-party sites or tools to automatically generate artificial subscribers or views from partner program policies. So this is straight from YouTube's partnership program policies. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. There's going to be a lot of links here because we're going to be exposing some frauds today.
So 2 contentions with what you've said here. 1, there actually isn't a link in the description. I guess you forgot to put that there. And secondly, you seem to be confusing exposing with making completely baseless accusations against my betters. And I am your better, Jay, let's be honest here. How you come to terms with that reality is up to you. And this video will remain yet another testament to that, to remain here into perpetuity for people to enjoy for many years to come.
And I haven't done this in many months. But
I had like 10 different clips of me saying things that he hasn't done in months, but it just, I don't know, listening back to it, it just seems kind of petty.
But the people that don't like what I'm going to say have already left.
Oh, give yourself a little more credit than that, Jay.
They've left their dislikes, they left their negative comments.
Oh, but you took care of those, didn't you, Jay?
They're not going to finish the rest of this video. But
well, thanks to me, Jay, many of us might be able to get through this video. And just like Andy Dufresne, we will crawl through this river of shit and try to come out as clean as we can on the other side.
For my subscribers, the true subscribers, natural subscribers, I've earned your trust over the many years I've been here on YouTube.
Is this video supposed to be a representation of your trustworthiness? If so, I pity both you and your subscribers.
Please continue to watch to see how fucked up YouTube has become.
And you might be thinking to yourself, well, it's fucked up because of the way that it silences conservatives and anti-feminists, anti-SJWs, because of the way Google has become authoritarian, the way it manipulates data to lead people towards certain videos, to get them to see the things Google wants them to see, the way it silences content creators, the way it treats its community. No, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about the fact that it is possible to use third-party sites to buy subs and views. Jay's not exactly what you'd call a big picture kind of guy.
And also so you can spot the frauds that have now tried to infiltrate our YouTube gaming community.
Yes, this is all a huge conspiracy, secret and subtle, to infiltrate the PlayStation Legion community on YouTube. Jay, sometimes you don't give yourself enough credit, and sometimes you give yourself way too much credit.
So, as you see, I'm a partner, Social Blade.
Yeah, there's a stunning endorsement of Social Blade.
I was a partner with Full Screen for close to 3 to 4 years. That wasn't working out, so I partnered up with Social Blade. I'm a partner mainly to protect my channel. So I have backing, so fucked up things won't happen to my channel.
Remember, this is all coming from the guy who issued 3 false DMCA takedown attempts of my videos and lost every single one. But maybe there's another reason why he's so concerned. You see, Pyro2000X was JTech TV's channel before he was JTech TV. This channel does not exist any longer. This account has been terminated for a violation of YouTube's terms of service. You see, Jay has a history of breaking the rules. Was it the fact you were partnered with somebody at all, JTech, that emboldened you to break the rules with me again? As a general rule, I don't want anyone's account shut down or terminated, but Jay, in your case, those who live by the sword, etc., etc.
That's why I started this channel. Aside from Pyro2000X, it was a different name, a new start. And one of the main things I wanted to do was to become a partner, so what happened with Pyro2000X would not happen as easily anymore.
What you mean is you wanted to be able to get away with it this time. Isn't that what you mean, Jay?
And ever since I became a partner, when I only had 2,000 subscribers...
Yeah, they'll take anybody, even you.
It's worked out so far for me. I have protection for my channel. That's why I'm a partner. Am I a good partner? No. No, not by any means.
Don't worry, Jay. Our expectations were not high for you.
I'm not like other partners that are here for money and getting paid $100 or $200 a day. I don't even get a fucking check for $50. It's probably close to like $12 or $13.
That's because your channel and your content is the opposite of a banana. It lacks appeal. I do see this stated often by people who have the inability, either through lack of talent or lack of passion, to make any appreciable financial success from their work. I'm not doing it for the money. I'm not about the money. I'm not a shill. If I made money, I'd be a shill. My integrity would be compromised. Doing things that I enjoy for money is a bad thing. You know, it's okay to say, I wish I made more money. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with saying that.
Not here for the money because I have a job.
Jay, it is disingenuous for you to take your lack of ability and try to, in place of that, substitute a sense of faux moral superiority. I haven't known you long, JTech TV, but I know that you're a nasty person. Perhaps that's among the reasons why?
And I'm just being 100% honest with you guys, and you guys know how I am.
Not a particularly shining endorsement of oneself, Jay.
So, if you go here to Social Blade, which is, this is where I'm partnered at.
That's right, Social Blade has partnerships. They have a YouTube partnership tab on their website if you want to go and take a look for yourself. So I went there and I checked out some of the information. They have a questions section, FAQs, partner-related ones. One of the questions in particular caught my eye near the bottom. How serious is violating copyright on YouTube? Well, Social Blade says copyright violations are a serious thing. Knowingly violating copyright and not acting about it can lead to serious legal repercussions. So that bit caught my eye. It seemed relevant because of the subject of today's video. Oh well, just a thought. It's very rare the times I have heard people recommending that you enter into a partnership for your YouTube channel. There's always strings attached. Yeah, nasty, hairy strings. My default position for partnerships is to stay far, far, far away from them. But I wanted to give Social Blade a fair shot, so I went to YouTube and I went to some forums and things on the internet to try to get more information about them. Most of the videos that I found regarding BBTV, which is Social Blade, were negative, and this comment I happened upon by Pogo of all people, whose music I often use in my intros. He says the YouTube networks are just number crunchers, all take and no give. They claim to boost your figures and exposure, but in my experience, they do nothing but leech off your brand. For me, hearing it from Pogo himself means a lot, but I've heard this sentiment echoed many times, from channels big, small, and everywhere in between. Now, Social Blade does actually have an official YouTube channel with 148,000 subs. I wanted to make sure it was the official Social Blade and this wasn't some sort of an old account or anything, so I went to their website, and at the bottom, sure enough, they have the links to all of their social media presences and other places online, and if you click the YouTube button right here, this is where it brings you. I don't know, maybe I expected more. Anyway, the channel has 148,000 subs, which, seems pretty decent for them, but the last time they ever promoted on their YouTube channel one of their partners, it was Jerry the Mathlete, and that was a year ago, and it only got 1,800 views. One of the reasons I bring up promotion on their YouTube channel is because this was something that was actually brought up as a positive that Social Blade does by somebody in a thread that I found. And sorry I'm spending all this time talking about him, but the more I hear about him, the less I like him. This Jerry the Mathlete promotional video looks like it was made with... this is the quality of what you get here? And clearly Jerry hasn't been seeing any of the benefits of this stuff. His channel's practically dead. So much for that promotion. Look at the quality.
Hi, it's Marcus, and welcome to the Social Blade Partner Spotlight. In this episode, we're going to take a look at a channel called Jerry the Mathlete. So let's see what he's about. Welcome, Jerry, and thanks for joining us to the Social Blade Partner Spotlight. So tell us a little bit about your channel.
Sorry, is this what they take your money for? This guy here wearing this random t-shirt? Not even like a polo with your logo on it? And what are you looking at down there?
So tell us a little bit about your channel.
All that jazz, well...
What? Look, if I was Jerry, I'd be pissed. Who starts off the answer to that question with...
all that jazz,
they were clearly talking about something else, and Social Blade was like, well, we're just gonna have him start off with all that jazz. Come on. Why would you edit him saying that? Why? It sounds like you were in a conversation talking about something else, and he was explaining things, and then said the phrase, and all that jazz, and you're just like, you know what? This will be his opening line. He'll just be randomly saying all that jazz. Hey, tell us about your channel, Jerry.
all that jazz,
Yeesh, is that what my money would be going towards? Ugh. And I don't blame Jerry for that one. I blame Social Blade.
Right, so what are the usual sort of comments that you get on your videos?
Yeah, boy.
You will see right here in networks or claimed by, you will see Social Blade. Weapon Wheel, right? Partner with my old partner, Full Screen.
I would say it is unwise to use Social Blade alone to find out what network certain channels are partnered with. Social Blade has had me listed on my page there as being partnered with some sort of a music-related network, but I've never actually been partnered with any sort of network.
Even Rated D's partnered with Full Screen. I know a lot of people that are partnering with Full Screen. Can I go back to Full Screen? Of course I can. I wanted to test out a fact that I could leave Full Screen, go to Social Blade, and it worked like that.
After a 30-day trial, Social Blade locks you into a contract.
Because I haven't violated any terms from the YouTube partnership program.
Well, you have before, and you've lost accounts for it before, and you actually have against me on your channel now, so...
Main example right here, this little individual that is touting about this number after starting in 2015 and actually starting making videos just this year, getting at this particular number. Now, what's pretty interesting is this person sitting at a B-, the same as Weapon Wheel.
Yeah, I wouldn't put much stock into the letter grading system Social Blade uses either.
Which is fully established. It's kind of weird, huh?
No.
Well, I'll let you know how that happens.
Yeah.
Right here.
Oh, of course. Why would that not be the obvious answer?
I'm going to let you know how you can influence others to subscribe to your YouTube channels by making a fake persona that you're actually popular when you're actually not. And this is how you do it.
Okay, so Weapon Wheel Podcast and FritangaPlays have the same rating, which means that they're cheaters for their YouTube channel? They buy likes, dislikes, subs, views? You see, Jay, you know Social Blade themselves explains the SB rank. When Social Blade was created, we first just list rankings based on number of subs and number of views, but it quickly became evident that this was not an accurate indicator of how people were actually doing on YouTube. Someone could have a bazillion subscribers that they cheated to get without having any actual views. The SB ranking system aims to measure a channel's influence based on a variety of metrics, including average view counts and amount of other channel widgets listed in. So it sounds like Social Blade's system is designed to counter against what you're claiming these channels are doing. And look, I don't know, is it accurate, is it not accurate, who knows, who could say? But Jay, your reaction shouldn't be that everyone's cheating the system to get to where they are. That's just not being a good person. If you're curious, Social Blade has my grade at a B, and Jay's at a C+. Somehow.
People like this person can easily do this.
Yeah, he can. Weapon Wheel can. You can. I can. We're gonna play the can-can game.
I always thought it was interesting that I get dislikes on videos that I don't even know exist anymore.
You know, I don't remember a lot of the videos I've done, and I've only made about 190 or so. Is your point that if you don't remember it and it gets dislikes, somebody's cheating you?
I've made over 1,500 different YouTube videos since 2011 on so many different games, so many different topics.
So many different accounts?
So when an old video that's 4 years old gets close to 300 dislikes for no reason.
Yeah, sure there's not a reason for it, Jay? You've said yourself you like to make people upset. It seems like a natural result of that to me. I also find it a little bit unusual you're not actually listing the example. I mean, could you at least say the name of the video? I mean, I'm not going to ask for you to go so far as to put a link in the description or take a screenshot or something. Just say the name of the video so we can verify for ourselves. You know your trustworthiness, your integrity level? Well, let's just say it's lower than your Social Blade rank.
I just was very curious today.
Did it hurt?
This is a part of today's research. This one's a part of yesterday's research. But, you know, this was also yesterday's research.
It took you 2 days to find 2 websites. Listen, I'm not exactly a speedy uploader, but... And all you did was go to Google and type in ways to buy YouTube dislikes, and then you just put the links in the description. And you asserted that that's what happened. That's research.
$3 for 2,000 views? You know, like, you see my view count. It's very, very, very low. I've been posting a lot of gameplay because I've actually wanted to test out some theories.
The last time in this video you said you wanted to do some research, you ended up getting yourself locked into a legally binding contract with a YouTube multi-channel network.
And it's actually worked. It's worked very, very well. Most people don't want to look at gameplay. They like drama. They like debates now.
Yeah, you think so? A lot of it probably has to do with the commentary over it and the personalities involved. People like Funhouse and PewDiePie, they're big for a reason. They're funny. You, lack some of the qualities that they do. And a lot of people love drama in debates, especially debates. I love debates. Blackbuster Critic was probably the biggest inspiration for my channel. So, JTech, how about you debate me? How about you unblock me on Twitter, pretend you've got a sack, show 1 ounce of virility for once, and come and debate me. On my channel, everybody will see. It'll be great for you. You might get up to a C++. I mean, I watched the debate you had with Fritanga, and it was awful. It's paused at 42 minutes because that's as far as I could go. And honestly, the only reason I got that far is because I was playing a game while the debate was running in the background. And man, I cannot wait to get that kind of industrial strength weapons grade cancer on my server.
I'm not going to give them what they want because you don't control my channel.
Alright, you can't make a drama video and then tell people you're not going to give them drama. And maybe it wouldn't be too bad of an idea to let somebody else take the reins of your channel. I mean, just saying. And there's nothing wrong with doing the kind of content that a lot of people want. Especially if you like it too. If anything, that's 2 good reasons.
It's very, very simple. It's fraudulent activity right here, but it happens a lot.
How much?
And all you have to do is just go around to somebody that has way more subscribers than yourself, and I'm talking a huge leap, right?
Well, I mean, he's not that far ahead of you.
And just wonder, with all those subscribers, why can't this person get partnered?
Wait, what?
Why doesn't this person want to get partnered?
The reasons should be obvious. I mean, look at all the control that they have, the things they do and do not let you do, the fact they take money from you, the contracts, lack of personal attention, the lack of actual support coming from them, poor returns on channel traffic. I mean, you understand if they'll partner with you, Jay, they'll partner with anybody.
Why doesn't this person want to get partnered?
And I mean, why didn't you just ask him? Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember. All of a sudden, it's all coming back to me. You're JTech TV. You block everybody who disagrees with you. And what's weird is that it's not even people that you disagree with. It's people you don't even know. I get messages from guys all the time on Twitter saying, who is this JTech guy? And why has he blocked me? I've never spoken to him. I've never even really heard about him. Why has he restricted my ability to see the things he says online? What's he trying to hide? Does he not stand by the things he says? Is he not willing to put them up to scrutiny? People say you're the Steve Shives of gaming, and they're right.
Well, if we scroll back down here, and let's zoom in again, and another time, we're going to scroll down and read right here. This is what happens if that person gets found out using these sites. If it is detected that you are buying views and or subscribers, your account will be terminated. So it's very, very interesting that certain people appear just this year or just last year.
There's a lot of channels who have appeared in the last 2 years, and 2 years is a long period of time, especially in internet time, who are doing better than you, who are more popular than you, who get more views than you, who are not universally despised like you are. And it says so much about your character that you assume anybody who has shown up more recently than you and is more popular than you must be cheating. But at least now you've shown the world just how much this bothers you, Jay. Another reason for me to delight in their success.
With a huge, unheard of amount of subscribers.
No, Jay. 8,800 subscribers is not an unheard amount of subs.
And views and what seems to be dedicated likes. It's just it's pretty interesting.
Jay, there is a huge amount of channels, too many for me to even begin to name, of people whose videos are mostly overwhelmingly liked. There is a great deal of content creators on YouTube who consistently make content that people legitimately enjoy. Lindy Beige, Pogo, Nothing Fancy, there's Wizard of Cause, there's Forgotten Weapons, and those are just random ones I pulled from my own subscription list. These channels have a consistently high ratio for likes and dislikes because they're good channels, because they make good content, because they have dedicated audiences who consistently enjoy the things that they put out. Your content is divisive and slanderous. Your voice is dull, monotonous, uninteresting. You consistently and openly display how poor your character is. You heavily moderate your comments, you block opposing opinions on Twitter, you have an overinflated ego. There are reasons you get so many dislikes, and there are reasons why your channel is small and will always be small, and it will never amount to anything.
But won't apply for the partnership program that I was accepted years ago at 2,000 subscribers, years ago.
Yeah, Jay, we don't need to be in a partnership program. We're successful channels that are actually growing. We don't want them taking more of our money. We don't need their restrictions. We don't want to enter into contracts. Being in an MCN, being in one of these partnership programs, it's not a badge of honor. And if you measure YouTube's success by whether or not you're in a network, I don't know what to say, man. That's weird.
When most of my videos comprised of PlayStation home walkthroughs because this was a backup channel to Pyro 2000X and the Pyro Show that I used to run.
And hopefully they will serve as a reminder to you what happens if you continually violate YouTube's terms of service, as you have done with me on your JTech channel.
And that's what I did here. Just posted gameplay videos, got popular off of that, helped a lot of people with walkthroughs, White Knight Chronicles. So many different games I've covered, so many different years. But it is always very curious to me how people that haven't been here for the different generations of the console cycle,
I don't see how that's very relevant.
and so many different games that they've skipped,
I don't see how that's relevant either.
they don't help anybody.
They entertain people, Jay. They make people enjoy their time.
How anybody could actually subscribe to them?
Because we're informative, we're humorous, we're interesting. We have personalities, we have pleasant voices, we provide people background noise to soak up as they do other tasks. This was very apparent about you in your FritangaPlays debate, which I've linked in the description again if you want to check that out. You have such a narrow, such an archaic vision of what a quote-unquote gaming channel should be. It's legitimately very telling about you, Jay. To you, if you're going to be a gaming channel, it has to be this. It has to have this kind of content and in this quantity. It has to have this kind of walkthrough and this kind of let's play. It's not enough to talk about games themselves, the industries, mechanics, generalizations. It's not enough to talk about the politics of it or the social issues that often and inevitably get mixed up in the industry of video games. That's why in a debate or in a discussion with Fritanga, you call into question his legitimacy as a gamer.
How they get the views that they get. It's always suspicious.
If someone's doing better than me, very suspicious.
And I've always wondered, and it's this cheap to buy fake views, buy fake likes, buy fake dislikes. It's that fucking simple. It's cheap.
Yeah, and you're still not worth it, Jay.
But it's corrupt.
More or less corrupt than making multiple false and fraudulent DMCA takedown attempts on videos you don't like. You know, just reminding everybody that you're a massive hypocrite, Jay.
And I will never do this. I never have.
Oh, I would never buy likes, dislikes, or subs or views. I prefer other methods of cheating the system or violating terms of service. I'm JTech TV, a simple man. I just want to get rid of other people's channels.
Shame on all the people that are doing this.
Shame on the people abusing copyright law.
And yes, I am telling you to be very suspicious of individuals that have their subscribers come to your channels, bragging about the subscriber numbers that they don't even know were paid for.
Well, you're doing all this based on completely unsubstantiated, false allegations. So, how do we know your subs aren't inflated?
Why can't these people get partnered?
You know, Jay, honestly, you just have no idea. If you could see my emails inbox, Jay, it would boggle your simple little mind. I get offers from MCNs and partnerships and add this, support that, blah, 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 you name it, I get them. And I'm not interested. Besides Jay, Barry, myself, all those guys, we're the ones with successful YouTube channels here, not you. And I think we each know what's best for us.
Why are these people not partnered? With a grade of a B or a B minus, why can't they get partnered like Weapon Wheel or myself? At less subscribers than Weapon Wheel and all the other people we've talked about today.
Jay, have you ever heard of Occam's razor? No, of course you haven't. Let me tell you. Occam's razor is a principle in philosophy. The basic premise behind Occam's razor is that normally the most simple explanation is the better one, and the more assumptions you have to make, the more unlikely your explanation is. That's why you should maybe use the principle of Occam's razor here when trying to figure out why these channels aren't partnered. They just don't want to be. Not they came up with some elaborate plot to buy views and subs which disqualifies them.
Why can't they get partnered? Is it due to the fact that they're afraid that their activity will be detected and their channel will be terminated?
How would being in one of these partnerships increase the likelihood they would be detected?
So what does it matter if you have more subscribers or views or even likes than my channel?
Well, I don't know, Jay. You clearly care a great deal. This video is one big testament to how much it bugs you and bothers you.
My channel won't be terminated for fraudulent activity by applying to the partnership program, unlike you guys. Take that chance. Take it.
Partnership? No.
If you believe your channel is legit more popular than mine, in just a few months or just 1 year of being here on YouTube, take the chance. Join the partnership program. Prove me wrong.
Jay, listen, I think you're overestimating how much people want to prove themselves to you. You are JTech TV. You skirt the boundary between being a complete nobody and being just noisy enough for us to pay attention to you so we can make an example of you. Jay, I get as many subscribers in a month as you have. Period. I talk to dozens and dozens of people every day who message me. I'm able to make this a viable source of personal income, both through the sheer view counts themselves and through the very generous donations of my patrons and super chatters. People show me their butts, Jay. This world of denial that you live in, I can't fathom it.
See if YouTube will accept you into their partnership program.
Fuck YouTube and fuck Google.
Prove me wrong. But, of course, we know this will never happen because they don't want this to happen. But, you know, just going back over it, just look. This is just a fraction of the websites that Google has when you search by subscribers, by dislikes, by views.
You know, Jay, since the burden of proof is on the one making the accusation, how about you prove it instead? How about you do that for us, Pumpkin? You're just like Infinite Retro, you're just pointing fingers without any supporting evidence, and you're just running with it.
It's very, very easy. Yes, you can buy likes too. Yes, it's all here. It's all here. But, you know, this article is very, very good. I've read it, and some people want to do it so they can put out the narrative that they're popular before they actually get popular.
Yeah, this is one big conspiracy by Barry and Fritanga and myself to get a leg up over JTech. And this is what it's all about, right there. That's our motive. It's our mastermind plot. Cue maniacal laughter, thunder and lightning.
And then by having videos that are 100,000 or even 1 million views,
or 3.5 million, what?
You know, what happens then is you get popular off of that, and more people want to click on your channel and subscribe by themselves. But the fact of the matter is, it still lingers that you did activity that is not appropriate to join the YouTube partnership program.
Yeah, like I had an independent thought.
And still can be detected on your YouTube channel. So, I'm happy with my number.
Oh, believe me, JTech, we're thrilled you have a channel too. We love it. It's fantastic.
I'm happy with the little bit of subscribers that I have and the few amount of true likes that I get on my videos. I like those people.
That seems like an odd metric to use for liking people.
They're cool people. Some of them I knew for years. Some of them new since this generation. But at least I know they're real. You won't even try to sign up for that partnership program because you'll be tossing and turning every night, wondering if you're going to wake up to a terminated channel.
Like this? Is this what it looks like? Is that the image that one would see if their channel was terminated? I mean, I don't know, Jay. I've never had one of my channels just absolutely demolished for violating YouTube's terms of services repeatedly. I don't know what that's like. But is this what it would look like? I'm asking you because you have, you know, personal experience here. Is this maybe like the image one might see if they were to have that happen to them? I don't know. Again, besides, if I'm tossing and turning at night because I'm fucking butts, love me some butts.